You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. Good Valentine's Tuesday to you, sir.
Yes, indeed. You know, Americans spent, I don't know, well, you guys just had an anniversary, and you're probably not big on the Valentine's Day thing. Yeah. But billions and billions and billions of dollars in the United States of America are spent on Valentine's Day, which surprised me. Average person, and when do people start, I guess, doing the Valentine's thing? Probably, I don't know, early teens, maybe?
Yeah.
Does that sound right, Heidi?
Yeah, I would say.
In elementary school, they would take cards to school and give them to
and you make
Not
a
the same
Valentine
deal,
box.
though.
But yeah, no, as far as one significant other that you give an actual Valentine to, I would say
so
middle
probably
school-ish,
puppy
high
loved.
school.
You've been married to 60 years.
I was 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's me.
Average American who's got a significant other, wife, whatever the case may be, will fork out about $190 on average.
You're way below average.
Each. $190.
No
I'm
way.
getting ripped off
Wait.
over here, Dan. I got a Reese's peanut butter, not even a heart. I got a Halloween one that was left over from October.
Speaking of which, in the symbol, of course, of Valentine's Day is the heart.
Yeah.
And it also happens to be National Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Day,
Yikes.
which is how I celebrate my Valentine.
Yeah,
So it could be a lot worse,
it could be.
John
Yeah.
and Heidi.
Yeah.
Your little whining.
Sorry, I'll be.
While I'm over here being fitted for pacemakers.
I will appreciate what I'm blessed with.
Thank you very much. Celebrating birthdays today. You know him, you love him, American blacksmith, manufacturer extraordinaire, ladies and gentlemen, from the great state of Vermont, John Deere.
Yeah.
Nothing runs like a John Deere.
Absolutely.
Well, you're running far these days, but bang up job there. Love your tractors, John.
Yeah.
You should.
He's a big fan of green and yellow.
Loves the green thing. Carol Brady celebrating today. Florence Henderson.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, okay, has a little birthday today. And let's see, Half Pint. Half Pint. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, originally, and people say she was, what the heck, she was a rum runner or something in DeSmet.
Oh.
What did she do? She owned a brothel.
What? I don't think she had
Laura
any.
Ingalls Wilder owned a brothel.
DeSmet, what, is that
She
true?
was just a child.
Smith.
Oh! Well, that makes it worse.
She was just a child.
Where-
Smith.
She was a troublemaker.
Where was her dad? Where was Charles? Good Lord. Actually, she's originally out of Pepin, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So she's a Packers fan, too. And winner of the 1975 Michigan Hide and Go Seek competition, Jimmy Hoffa has a birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
Reigning champ.
Reigning champ. Historically speaking, it was 1971, John and Heidi. President Richard Milhous Nixon installs secret tape recording system in the White House.
Yeah, not his
That was not
best
a great plan
idea.
for him, was it?
Terrible idea. It seemed kind of nifty
Incriminating.
at the time, but there you go. This
18
day,
minutes of missing tape.
and this is Valentine's Day, so here's, well, these are both anti-love, but it is what it is. 1989, this day, actress Robin Givens is granted divorce from boxer Mike Tyson. That was
I remember
nuts.
that. I remember that.
That was crazy town, man. And exactly 10 years later, 1999. And I had completely forgotten he'd ever been married or anything else because it never became this big celebrity he said, she said deal. 1999, Prince Rogers Nelson. Prince divorces his belly dancer wife, Métis Garcia, after 2 years of marriage.
I guess I didn't know he had
Yeah.
been married at all.
A couple of years.
Yeah.
Huh.
A couple of years.
Huh.
Yeah. She went on
That's a
to
lot of
date Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
Did you really?
Yes.
She's got a
Yes.
type, apparently? Musician?
No, she's a singer and actress in her own right.
Okay.
And she currently actually lives in Las Vegas with her adoptive daughter, Gia.
Oh,
And
nice.
She does production work and music and whatnot. She's
Interesting.
You've really dug into this.
Fine. I did because when I tripped across it, I'm going, how did I not remember Prince was married?
Dan's got a whole biography on this woman.
And so I started stalking Gia because
He's,
she's okay for Prince,
and he's dating her next week.
I guess. You know, it's not like I'm going to meet somebody at Laura Ingalls Wilder's brothel in DeSmet. I know, you know, we all know. Let's just bounce ahead.
All right, we're going to do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, February 14th, 1961, in Sioux Falls history that fast food came to town when Max Paisley opened up the first ever Sioux Falls McDonald's. It was at the corner of 40th Street and Minnesota Avenue. He would go on to open a total of 4 restaurants in town at 8th and Indiana, 41st and Shirley, and East 10th Street just south of South Dakota School for the Deaf. The first 3 locations would be started less than a year apart. Max also managed 30 McDonald's locations in Canada. Already a longtime resident of Sioux Falls, Max chose to manage his Canada stores as a long-distance relationship so he could stay in town. Eventually, in 1994, the back and forth became too much, and Max moved to Canada permanently to closer watch his fast food empire there. Before leaving town, Mr. Paisley sold his 4 local stores and gifted over 52 acres of land to the city of Sioux Falls. The city would eventually develop that land into Paisley Park on the east bank of the Big Sioux River, just south of 26th. Many residents of Sioux Falls, both young and old, owe a great big thank you to Max Paisley for his generosity and for his vision for keeping bellies full and providing family-centered fun, all at the same time. This has been This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page and Sunny 93.3.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting on this Tuesday?
Well, let's see. Do you want more possible goods shortages? Do you want love scams? Or do you want Miss South Dakota being a klepto?
Yeah, let's do that. Klepto.
Seriously? Seriously?
You piqued my interest over here.
Interesting. Okay. This is, well, it's kind of tragic, really.
It is? What happened?
Kind of sad. Miss South Dakota, USA. Facing first degree, and gosh, apparently not for the first time, facing first degree petty theft charges out of Brookings County, has been suspended from her role pending her initial court appearance.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Court
man.
documents now alleging Shania Ann Knutson committed repeat thefts at Walmart between October and December.
Walmart?
What?
Knutson?
Why?
Why is that funny?
Of all the places,
Well, they have
if
stuff.
you're gonna get caught stealing.
I just don't get it.
They have stuff. They have stuff everywhere. Walmart.
Yikes.
Yeah. Committed repeat thefts Walmart between October and December. Knutson allegedly stole a total of $555 worth of stuff across 12 separate occasions.
Whoa.
So what I mean is there are people like anything else, like gambling, alcoholism,
Right.
whatever. They are, kleptomania is the word for it.
Right.
It's like they can't help themselves.
Well,
It's like,
and it makes it
it's a
that
thing,
much
man.
more tempting when they've got those stupid machines and you scan the stuff yourself. I mean, it's...
Heidi usually rolls 2 or 3 cartloads out when she goes there.
Well, there's more information on this. Let's find out. Knutson of Brookings was crowned Miss South Dakota USA 2022. She was also Miss South Dakota Teen USA in 2018 and appeared on Miss USA 2022. According to one of the people in charge of Miss South Dakota USA, quote, "We're aware of Shania's recent arrest for first-degree petty theft.
Yikes.
Following her initial court appearance, we will be determining a course of action regarding Shania and her role with the state pageant."
Well, that's too
That's
bad.
unfortunate.
First she
Online,
stole your hearts, and now she's stealing.
Oh, wow.
Court records indicate Knutson has another pending case for second-degree charge of petty theft, less than $400. Initial appearance, coming up.
Well,
that,
hopefully she
fires
gets
up
help.
this week, actually. Court, well, who knows? Who knows what the situation is?
Yeah.
But so that was interesting.
It was
It
interesting.
is interesting.
What were the other things that we had to choose from?
Love
I pick the
scams
correct
We'll have to do those
going on,
later.
And, more goods shortages headed our way,
All right.
which
well,
we can sit on because it's
maybe we'll do
Right.
that tomorrow. Yeah.
Right.
That's well, Dan, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it very, very much. Have an amazing Valentine's Day. You crazy, kooky little lovebirds. John Hattie, look at you all. Love it, Debbie. Love it, Debbie. Love it,
is.
Debbie. Have a prosperous, blessed day. I'll catch up with you in the morning.
All right. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, February 14th, 2023. Equity markets advance Monday in hopes the CPI data will confirm the cooling of inflation. The risk for investors is that it will come in hotter than expected and prove the FOMC right to sound so hawkish. Even if the CPI comes in as expected, it calls for a 5.4% increase in core consumer inflation versus last year, which is no reason to think the FOMC will back off its policy stance soon. The most significant risk for the market, as always, is the earnings outlook. The S&P 500 earnings growth outlook continues to deteriorate and may soon turn negative for the year. In this scenario, U.S. businesses are already in an earnings recession, which could linger until the end of the year. The good news is that this year's decline will set the market up for a return to growth in 2024, but that assumes the FOMC will start lowering rates by then. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.